Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Post-Match Analysis on Forever LFC. What a shambles. I didn't even know where to go. I was at the edge of my seat the whole time. First 15 minutes was absolute rubbish from Liverpool's point of view. We had no fluidity, we had no formation, we couldn't string a single pass together, and we let City attack us. We are not strong defensively. We are not even okay defensively. We are horrible. And how we didn't concede a goal in the first 15 minutes, first half, I don't even know. Klopp's men always went to the Etihad, and I say Klopp's men because for the last 4 meetings we beat City. But Klopp's men, every time he set up against Manchester City, he never gave them space to breathe. We were giving them so much of possession. We were giving them so many opportunities. James Milner, everyone says he's a useless left back, but he's saved us so many times. Cool, calm, and collected for that penalty. And then we just kind of went and defended. We are not Manchester United. We don't spend 100 million on players in order for them to get success. We played 20 million on possibilities and expect them to do well. I'm sorry, Ragnar Klavan, as good as he is, as much as an effort he could have made, and that he made today, isn't a world-class centre-back. Joel Matip, still young, still finding his feet in the Premier League. 2 rookie centre-backs who have no Premier League experience can't expect to be put in those kinds of situations where they just sit back. Nathaniel Klein left, who was it? Leroy Sané, left him for the first half. Again, lost his man so easily. And that's becoming a worry for me. Sterling and Sané on either side were absolutely devastating. We couldn't handle their pace. And I don't know what to expect when you have 3 defenders, 2 inexperienced and 1 makeshift left back. I don't expect how we expected just to defend the whole time. It was absolutely annoying to watch football like that, especially because we so-called had this reputation of being better against the big teams. I mean, we were useless in the first 25 minutes. Then we slowly started getting into the game, and I finally started to get confident in what we could do going forward. Phil Coutinho really needs to find his feet because he isn't making that much of a difference in the team. You know, you expect him to do a couple of things, make space, make the killer pass, but unfortunately it just wasn't working out. You could see Roberto Firmino lacked training this week. You could see he was still harboring some sort of injury because he just looks so laggy. He didn't press as quick as he used to. Adam Lallana is very hard for one person to press, and if you don't press as a unit, the system doesn't work. And Phil Coutinho played a brilliant pass towards the end of the first half to Roberto Firmino, and unfortunately he just wasn't clinical enough today. Second half, we came out again, the same story. City attacked us and we countered. I get we want to counter, but you can't expect to play that kind of football if you don't have the defensive capabilities. Yes, we got the penalty. Then afterwards, we let City attack us. Why do we have to drop off with 35 minutes left of the game? And, well, what do you know? We don't take our chances. First chance he gets, Sergio Aguero could have had a hat-trick today, might I add. Put it away. Ragnar Klavan was too slow to read the ball. A sublime ball by Kevin De Bruyne. They have more than £300 million worth of talent on the pitch. How do you expect them not to produce 1 moment of brilliance in the game? And there were multiple. We were just lucky not to have conceded. Roberto Firmino, brilliant vision to find Jorginho Wijnaldum. Brilliant chip over the top. How does Lallana not finish? I don't know. It just wasn't our day today in front of goal. We couldn't finish anything. These kinds of games happen. I would have rather taken a point than Sergio Aguero stealing it at the end. And, you know, in these games, they say you have to take a point. But right now, with the top 4 fight, okay, Arsenal lost is fine. But Spurs won. City are above us, so we needed to make them drop points. We needed to gain the points on them. And Manchester United, right behind us, won again today. We've got Everton next, and I think that's the last of our hard fixtures, if you don't include Southampton, who we know are going to give us a run for our money. But we have to steal every single point we can, no matter how we do it. I feel taking off Coutinho seemed like the right thing to do, and you expected a injection of pace. You expected holding up the ball better when Origi comes on. He comes on and slows the play down even more. Sadio Mane, this is probably one of his worst performance that I feel that he played, because he did nothing. He did nothing in terms of charging at City's defense. They have one of the worst defensive records, but Sadio Mane does nothing against it. He gets tackled all the time. He falls over the ball. He wants to get a penalty. I'm sorry, just do what you're good at. Run at players. Give them a hard time. Stretch the play. And he didn't do that as well as we know he could have. Divock Origi, oh my word. How can he expect to be Liverpool's number 9 if he's so lackadaisical on the ball? He showed no effort, no gumption, no intent on even trying to make things happen. And like, that just sums up Liverpool's night. We didn't try hard enough. We were just like content with getting a point. And I think at the end, Klopp did the right thing by bringing Lucas on, because I'd rather take a point than lose 3. And yeah, so that's my thing. I'm just very annoyed at the fact that we knew we could have got a result today. And I don't mean a point, I mean a win. And it's just very annoying that we know we could have gained pace on Tottenham, knowing that we could have beaten City, and we could have. We had ample opportunities, luck just wasn't on our side, and we just didn't feel like we wanted it enough. But yeah, man of the match for me, if it's not joint between Chan and Milner, I'll give it to Milner, because he slotted his goal really, really well. It was pressurized situation. But yeah, Chan, Milner, Wijnaldum, they did really, really well to control the midfield. 4-1-4-1. We could have caught him on the counter a couple of times. Our players just need to get some sort of confidence. Phil, you really need to get some confidence. We need you back at your best. Mane, just do what you do best. I hope this international break does something, because I know the Brazilians are going to be very tired for the Merseyside derby in 2 weeks' time. I just don't know. I'm very, very worried, because Everton have just been firing. I don't know how our defense is going to cater to Lukaku. But yeah, anyway, not a bad weekend. Should have done better with the 3 points. Could have finished it off, but we didn't. The story of Liverpool supporters lies. But on to the next game. Good break. Klopp needs to work with whoever he has available. Hopefully Klavan doesn't go to Estonia, and Matip, Milner, Klein is going to be hopefully in England. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just wish everything of the best. There's 10 games left. 9 games. We have to do everything in our power to make sure we get top 4. So yeah, anyway, you know what to do. Click the link, share, like, subscribe. Tell me if you like it or not. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, guys, you'll never walk alone.